You said how you scratch it off?
That ain't real. It's not real. And I bought this for my birthday, and I'm pissed off.
That making it real.
Yeah, they finna get my money back, and I left a review. Oh, we live.
Yeah,
Okay. What's up? It's
Hey,
Free Yourself and Jackie New
yeah,
for early bird message.
we on the move with it.
Yeah, we woke up, and guess what? I ain't watched no social media this morning, and I'm so proud of myself. I ain't turned to nothing, not even YouTube. Because sometimes when I first get up and I'm in the bathroom, I sit there for about 30 minutes and watch something. And I'm like, and I be done fucked my whole morning up like that.
Really?
Yeah, I be done fucked my whole day up like that, actually.
I wonder if that correlates for me too, because I wake up and get on the phone too. But I be like lazy. Like maybe that's why.
I be done mess my day up because coming across stuff that ain't got nothing to do with what I need to be paying attention to in the morning, and now that done set my entire algorithm for the rest of the day. And I noticed that throughout the day. But we ain't doing that this morning.
Yeah, that's true.
I got some planetary cards that I just got in the mail. And you say I'm finna pull. Can you want me to pull?
Yeah, you can. I feel organized.
Okay. Because you say the moon is in Mercury. I mean, the Mercury is in Cancer.
Yeah.
I mean, my natal placement of Mercury is in Cancer too. Let me see.
I
don't want that one. That was a good card, but I didn't want that one. I mean, all these cards gonna be unbiased because it's astrology.
Right.
I'm gonna pull one of these instead. I got another deck over here, and then we're gonna then I'll confirm something with the astrology cards. So these are more human. This one came out. It says breakthrough, and in reverse is magic opportunity. So obviously, breakthrough is in the upright, and the magic opportunity is in the reverse. So maybe people are looking for a breakthrough or a magical opportunity, or they're in a season where they're about to receive a breakthrough, and they may not even realize that, because it says navigate life's many twists and turns with elegance and resilience. And since I'm knowing that there's two spectrums of that, you may not be navigating life with resilience and elegance, and that may be something that you need to do so that you can get so that you can receive a magical opportunity. Because these things can't come to you when you're in certain when you're in certain vibrations or frequencies. Not to say that your vibrations got to be high or your frequencies got to stay high, but if you're in a space that you're not allowing anything to come to you based on your thoughts and your feelings being in a lower space, these magical opportunities won't be able to come through, and your breakthrough will never happen, and you'll just stay in the space of waiting on a breakthrough, looking like she need to take a bath, but you can't get up because you're waiting on something that ain't coming because your space that you're in. Yeah, she look like her hair look greasy, like she need to bathe. And hold on, I just want to pull a astrology card for that. Okay. 6th house working routines. It's some things people might need to do, like how we was just hitting on this when we was talking about getting up in the morning, and the things that we do first thing in the morning. That's a routine. Whether you realizing that these things are routines and patterns or not, that's what they are, regardless. And they're still shaping your life and your reality. And this is still your Virgo energy, and that's the type of work that you're putting in. Whether it's a good thing and a bad thing, but based on the routines and work patterns that you have, is going to help this breakthrough to present itself or not. And it's going to shape whatever magical opportunity that you end up experiencing, whether good or bad, because magic ain't got to be something positive, and it ain't negative. It's just what it is. It's something that happens from the unseen, and that ain't got to be a positive thing or a negative thing. It's how you're going to color it based on your 6th house working routine efforts that you put in every day, whether knowingly or unknowingly. Let's see.
That's kind of like with the Venus transition going into Cancer. Am I echoing?
No, but I can't hear you again.
Oh,
I can hear you, but it's quite low.
dang. Hold on.
Your sound all the way out now.
Oh, okay. Can you hear
Oh,
me
there we
now?
go. I hear you real good now. There we go.
Oh my gosh! Now I can't hear you. Oops, I don't know what that did. I can't hear you now.
You can't hear me?
Oh my gosh.
Should I leave and come back? Let me put the air on. I'm gonna sweat.
Settings, audio. Automatically.
Can you hear me?
Let me see if I gotta come out. If I come out and come back in, is it gonna cut the live?
No, because JD did that, remember?
I can't hear you guys. Is it, you say yeah?
I don't think so, because remember when JD did that and the live was still on?
Oh my gosh.
I said I don't think so. Because JD had left the live that time, remember?
It might do. Hello. Oh
I'm here. You wanna okay. Well, I'm still on. Okay, what y'all want to talk about this morning while we wait on Free Lilith, Wild Femininity?
Okay, I think I got you back.
Okay, I can hear you.
Okay, good. Okay.
Look, Wild Femininity came out while you were gone, Lilith. Your Lilith is in Libra.
Oh, it's
Your
It's
son.
Leo. It's in Leo.
Oh, Leo. Oh, Leo.
Yeah, but it's
your son.
actually in my
Not on your
7th
son.
house though. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's in your 7th house.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's like, Lilith is embarrassment.
Exactly.
I wanna read what the I ain't never read this book before though.
Yeah, Lilith be trying to get me, but I just be trying to be like,
it's all good. It's a part of life.
Yeah, like it can happen to others. Like it's normal. It's normal.
Let me see. And it ain't and who cares? Shit.
Yeah.
As long as you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, that's actually at the end of the day, that's the work. Even the embarrassment. I can't find.
Exactly. That kind of goes into what you were saying. Like, you gotta put in the work, regardless of how it looked to others, and get what you love and appreciate.
I don't like this book. I can't ever. Oh, here you go.
It's 3.
What you see on the card, a graphic image of a moon and interpretation key. Loss of control, wildness, battle of the sexes, witch magic, femininity, primal power, provocation, and we're feminine energies on here, doing, not little stuff, but, evil sexuality, and blase. Lilith, if y'all don't know who's watching, Lilith in astrology represents like your weak spots, your Achilles. I thought the North Node was your Achilles heel, but whatever. Especially in regard to your own wild femininity, so the inward spaces, the things about you from an inward space that you may be.
Yep, that's important, especially for Cancer transit.
Yeah,
Lilith is a good card for this Cancer transit. What house you got Cancer in? The 4th house?
Yeah. And split a little bit in the 3rd, I think, just a little bit. 3rd or the 5th, I'm split in there just a little bit. One of them.
Cancer is in my 6th house.
Okay.
And then like it's 22 degrees is in my 7th house. That's what so about 8 degrees of it is in my 7th house.
And so in the workspace, you give like the mothering energies, or the vibes. You kind of set the vibes of the
Yeah.
workspace and make it feel kind of more comfortable.
Yeah, that's the vibe I get at work because I be going in there and I be trying to get in and out, so I just be doing my work. So they
Yeah,
be liking when I come in. They be like, "Ooh, she
yeah,
finna
get
do
it
all
done.
the work."
Get it done.
Yes. Okay, so I got the Planet Clock card.
What's that?
So why do you look like they not in? Oh, I see. I got it. Okay, so the Planet Clock is spending time on an obstacle or in something that's in opposition, um, or in balancing your ego. So that's like basically spending time in something that's opposing you or that's an obstacle. Basically paying attention to like a some opposing energy, or maybe on the opposite end, you the opposing energy, and you probably gotta like balance out your ego or practicalize some way that you're acting. It's kind of like the vibe of that card.
And I want to expand on that a little bit because here
Uh-huh.
lately, pulling cards and stuff, I've been getting, and not even cards, just regular messages and stuff. I've been
Mm-hmm.
getting um regretting time that you spent in the wrong space and shit, and like wishing
Mm,
that you could turn back, but you can't. You can't turn around and redo no. You can, in
right,
like in a esoteric way of speaking, but in this reality, you can't really do that. And a lot of people is in that space of regret right now because things have already piled up, and now
right.
they're looking around themselves and seeing, oh shit, the fuck, because the planets have moved spaces, the collective planets and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. Even I'm doing that to where I'm like, oh my god, this is the bed I made for myself. So people who
Right,
is in a space to where they don't even know what they doing, I'm sure that they think that that's the only emotion that they should be feeling is regret. Like they probably
right,
can't even find another emotion when they really realize that all this shit is on me and I did that. I
right.
did that. And it's like you can't stay in that regret though. You can't do nothing but move forward because the time is still ticking. The clock is still going, and you're
Exactly.
steady putting more energy work into the past timeline that you are trying to correct at
And
this
this the
point.
number 8 card.
Yeah. And it's the number 8 behind the scenes stuff that you only
Mhm.
know about. Things that people probably that's only close to you know about, and it's some things that you probably can't change and don't know about.
Right.
And people are gonna end up knowing these things too. That's the fucked up part.
Exactly.
A lot of these things, because what goes on under the surface, eighth house energy
Exactly.
shows stuff up on the surface eventually, and you probably spooked, not you, but some. Let me not even go too deep, because I
What
don't be
was
liking to
it?
throw too much darkness on people either. But I, based on that card, that's what I got from it.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Because Venus and what I think it was Mercury, right? Because that means the stuff on your heart go be on your mind.
Hmm.
Let me make sure it's Mercury.
I think so, because Mercury and Venus, I think all
Yeah.
those planets are in Cancer right now.
Yep.
But I know I
Mercury
got
and
a
Venus.
stellium in Cancer at the moment.
Yep. So that stuff will be on your mind. But like I said, you gotta balance the ego. Maybe like Jackie said, you gotta just accept what it is and just,
And keep that shit to yourself too. Don't be telling nobody your damn business, because it's not. It's
right,
some
Mercury.
of it ain't for nobody. It ain't even not, at least not yet, until you get a grasp on what it is that's going on, so
Hmm.
that you can know what to keep and what not to keep.
Yeah, it's like your thoughts are gonna be more private and sacred and more like, your emotions is gonna be more emotional. So you gonna want to communicate like that and stuff like that. So you gotta watch what you say, or you'll
You
be
gotta keep it to
it's like
yourself for the
wearing your
moment,
heart on your sleeve almost.
right? Because everybody can pretty much people gonna be able to know, because everybody's in similar spaces anyway. So don't
Right.
further limit yourself out, talking about your
Yeah.
insecurities to the wrong individuals, and plus
Yep.
creating more manifestations of that based on you communicating it out and
Right.
expressing it. So keep it to yourself for the moment.
I got another clock that fell out. It's the floating clock.
Mm.
The float.
It's suspended in time type shit.
Yep. Spending time on frustration, stuff that you gotta learn. You trying to learn something or figure something out. You spending time in like a frustration almost.
Yeah, they feel suspended in time too. You know how you can be in a waiting space. I'd have been in this space
Yeah.
a lot of times. And
Yeah.
that's all it is. It's like a waiting, holding space that your spirit can
Hmm.
put you in. And you have fear of missing out, thinking that things are passing you by. That's why that clock keep coming up, because
Yeah.
you have fear of missing out. But all the fear of missing out that you're pressuring yourself internally in is still stopping you from correcting the problem, though. So you being
Right.
suspended in time is a low key good thing, even though
It's,
being suspended in time feels like being in hermit mode, being isolated, and
yeah,
all that kind of stuff
that's
right there.
true.
But that's a necessity at the moment, and life is
Yeah.
but a dream. So it's not like I don't take a lot of stuff serious,
Right.
and it's like that can be looked at as retarded to some people, and I get it,
Yeah.
but it's a good and bad to everything. This
Mm,
may be the time that you need to realize it ain't that serious, just so that you can have some relief on your mind and release some pressure so that you can think this
yeah.
thing out and give yourself some grace. You're spending
Exactly.
the time for a month for a reason right now.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Like on the flip end, like some people may need to take this time out to, pay attention to, like the planted card, whatever obstacle or whatever frustration, the floating card. So you may need to take this time and figure it out. And
I
but
could
some
have put something on.
people on the other end may need to just, stop spending time. Like you've been spending
Yeah,
too much time.
exactly. Some people on the other end been suspended in time, and at this point, it's on you. You're
it's,
just choosing to be suspended in time.
it's
And some people could be suspended in time, and they're like in a dream world to where they kind of created a comfort zone for themselves to where they don't have to have a lot of pressure and shit on them, and that could just be a good something that you created for yourself.
yeah. I know me, I've been spending time like doing work. I know that's just for me. Working is just like it seems like such an obstacle. So this was definitely like I don't know.
Let me see. I'm finna put another card. That's that sixth house though.
Right. And cancer. So that's
And
definitely what I'll be spending time this season doing.
ooh, card fell. Hold on. Fourth house. It fell in the reverse.
Wow.
Home and family. And work to me is not always counterproductive to fourth house, because you can be working in your fourth house in your home, because
Yeah.
we were just talking about working. So it's like some people may need to watch. Let me. How do I work this? Some people may need to use their energies productively, because
Right.
you could be doing some work on stuff and putting all your energy in it, and at the end of the day, you also needed to go mow the grass too. Some simple stuff
Right.
around the house, and
Right.
and just by you doing that, when you pull up in your yard, it'll bring you some,
Yeah. That's
some
your
comfort to look at your clean yard.
exactly. Or it could be like some self love day, some self care. Your back may been hurting. You ain't took care of your back.
As soon as you said self love, I saw Taurus. To me, that
Right.
represents self love. But anyway,
Yeah. That's crazy.
that fourth house and home and family energy is quite significant to your peace.
Facts.
Mind you, all the energy being in Cancer and being suspended in time, you're going to be suspended in time within the confines of your home. Your house, make your bed up, vacuum your floor,
Yep.
shit like that. Hold on.
Yep.
Shit like that. That would allow you to feel some type of productivity from a little of inward space. Nobody got to know that your house clean, but when you walk in, you know it's clean, and you can feel some type of pressure, not pressure, like some kind of something that's helping your vibration, because you smell good, a good smell, and you know what I mean. Nobody got to know that you got shit all over your floor either,
Mm,
but you know it, and that's not gonna help your mood, and it ain't gonna help nothing.
yeah. The other card I got was outside. This is just
Mm,
like
I like that.
yeah, it represents like external events. So these are things that's gonna be going on like physically. Uh
Look, hold it up. I like those cards. Hold that up there. I like cards like that.
yeah.
I like those kind of cards.
I made these.
Really?
Yeah. What's
You
the I'm gonna tell you the website. I forgot the website, but I made these.
you got another deck? Did you make more than one deck?
No, I didn't, but I think it's like saved. So I
You
could
need
just
to
like
you need to sell them.
you think so?
Yeah, you can sell them at the 717 conference.
Yeah, low
And then if
key.
they not that expensive, hell, you know that could be like something that people can get. Oh, you came to 717 conference, you got a deck of cards for $2 if they're not that
Yeah.
expensive or something.
Yeah.
But that outside card, and we're talking about being restricted to the confines of your home because
Right.
you're suspended in air. It's
Hmm.
like you put yourself in that box, and it's an invisible box. Hold up the card again, because the box ain't even real.
Yep.
It's an
You
invisible
outside
box.
the box.
Yeah, and you trying to get outside of it, but
Yeah.
break that down because it's something to that card right there. As far
So
as
this is like being outside the box. I put the box on there because it's external vents. So it's not like inside of you. It's not really like in you. It's like outside. So it could be like anything physical, like people, um, things like that. I got the inside card, which means inside, and that's being inside the box, which means like inside yourself. But outside can also like represent maybe you thinking about other people, or like it's just not you.
yeah, you need
Well,
to
it
think
is you, but
outside the
it's like
box.
physical,
Right.
the physical things,
I
not the
think
internal things.
the message might be to think outside the box or put yourself, since you're
Exactly, that
inside and
too.
confined, then put yourself outside. It's hot and pretty outside. Go to the pool.
Yeah,
Do stuff because that's the only way. People be waiting on somebody to come do something for them, or for Jesus to come and save them, or for anything to just fall out the sky to put
yeah,
them in a better space. When all that's up to you. Like
exactly,
that's up to you, and you can easily take yourself outside the house or stay in the house, but you're still gonna be like that's what's creating
exactly.
a person being stuck in suspended in air and just restricted
That's what
to
I was
whatever
gonna say because we
situation.
got those clocks, so it's like people spending time. They probably just thinking about it. You gotta get
Hmm.
outside and do it.
And do it. You
Yeah,
got to actually do these things.
yeah,
At least try. And back to the little, if the little space.
right.
Nobody even got to know. You can do these
Mhm.
things alone. You can start in your mind, but with the box
Yeah,
you done already did that part in your mind.
right.
Now it's time to do something outside, and you can do it
Exactly.
all alone because it don't matter. Like it's just the fact that you're putting the energy work into doing something pertaining to what it is that you're trying to create and manifest and what your goals and even if that's something like I want to be more social.
Exactly.
That could be something you're trying to create. How do you create that without somebody else? You can still go outside, and the trees are other entities. I mean, hey,
Exactly.
I think of life like that. So
Yeah,
everybody
it's
don't.
people, places, and things. Like experience new places. Like that helps too.
Right.
Yeah.
Anything, shit, anything.
Yep.
Especially something so simple as you just because I know a lot of these new generational people, they do be in their house and they don't even realize how much that's affecting their actual life to the point to where
Exactly.
some people may be coming up to realizations to where that they know that they're doing something wrong, and this message could be you knowing that that's a part of what you're doing wrong, not
Mhm.
expanding yourself in the small ass ways that's possible for you every day. So
Yeah.
how do you expect to be expanded in the long term if you can't even do the small things on a daily basis that you're supposed to do normally because we're turning into robots or something? Is that what's going on?
Yep.
Is people turning into fucking robots? For real. When I really think about that shit, because I ain't in this generation like that. I'm not even in this world like that. But when I really
That's
think about it,
good.
it's like I think people low key turning into robots on the real. Even people that I know physically that has been born out the womb. I saw being born out the womb. I think some of these people are still turning into robots.
You gotta
But
be
anyway,
a robot to survive in this world. Like just the way, like even like I do a little 20 hours of work, and I be like, damn, how do people do 40? Like it's just like you gotta be a robot because there's no way people minds is right doing
right.
this for 60, 70 years of their life. Like
Mm,
I already
mm,
know people tired. Like everybody, you gotta be a robot. Like that's
mm.
easy.
People's soul is tired, and then they
Yeah,
reincarnate back into the same reality. And whether they got the same job or not, they going to work every day for the next whole lifetime of their life.
exactly,
It's fucked up. And then when they reincarnate, they really gonna be calcified and
exactly.
robotic for real. And it's fucked up. That's
Yeah.
why I'm trying to come back. Fulfill promises is the card that I got, and in the reverse is Father of Hope. So fulfill promises say stay committed to your path, for each step forward brings you closer to your destined
Mm.
fulfillment. And in the reverse, the grasp the feather of hope, a delicate symbol of upward promises and an uplifting future. So I'm trying to figure some out. Hold on.
That's like staying true to yourself.
So I'm trying to figure out which one is the light side and which one is the dark side, though, if we was to put it on a spectrum. I think fulfill promises would be the dark side because father of hold on. No, I think fulfill promises would be the light side because father of hope, when you're hoping for something, that's something that you don't even got, and you're hoping and praying, Father God, please send me a blessing. But you fulfill
Yes,
a
I
promise is
see.
different than hope, though. A
Yeah,
promise is something that I'm gonna do that. And if you
right,
got a promise from somebody that you trust and not something invisible that you're waiting to fall out the sky from you, then you're gonna
right.
receive that because it already is. But for and that's a good thing. So, and I think that's like significant to just us being on the live right now,
Mhm.
coming from the type of space that we're coming from, because we're not giving like any hope and false promises and shit.
Right,
We're trying to get to the point to let people know you can do this, that, this, and the third, and then that's just it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't
exactly.
no, oh, I wonder what's gonna happen and how would this. No, we're trying to let you
Just do
know.
it.
Yeah, it's things that you can like pin down and actually know. And part of it is know what you need to do to get yourself together a little bit and just try. And
Yeah.
that's the first thing. That's the first step. Yourself.
That's cool that you it's like that because I pulled the Sunken Curious George, and this is like basically like you being a curiosity, wanting to learn something, but it's sunken, like in the water. So it's something in surroundings, giving an idea or giving support. So that's kind of like the card you just pulled, like you got something supporting you, something to look to, or some pinch of hope, or something in your surroundings, on your mind, maybe that can support you throughout
Right.
your journey or whatever you may be struggling or not struggling with. But
Because at the end of the day, if you got support, then you don't need a invisible person to come give you anything.
yeah.
If you got support, somebody take their hand and say, "Come on, let me help you up."
Hmm.
Are you gonna sit there and say, "No, I'm waiting on Jesus"? Like, so you got what you need at the end of the day,
Oh my
but
god.
it's up to you to see that shit though. And if you don't see it,
Yes.
then I can have my hand out all day. I'm not strong enough to lift your big ass up too though.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to pull yourself up and help me a little bit.
And it could even be like an idea on your mind, but if you're not lifting yourself up, like she said, and actually being outside with that idea you got and doing that idea, that supporting idea is
Right.
pointless. You know?
Because some things that you have to do require you to
Yeah,
be outside,
yeah, yeah,
so to speak. Whether even if the outside is a metaphorical, whatever. Some
mm,
things that you do require certain energies, and
exactly.
you can't find these energies in just your house, and you can't find them by yourself completely. You may be able to come up
Yeah,
with the idea, but that go back to the previous cards. That ain't enough. You have to actually also do something with that shit. Else, just don't worry about it then.
yeah.
Just go back to sleep then. And please cut this recording off because we don't need nobody like that. Okay, let me not be messy.
Let them know.
Let me not be messy, narky. Okay.
Mm,
We
yes.
got old karma, the soft node. I wonder where people's soft node placements are. Old karma. We
Hmm.
know that. See, that goes back to being suspended in time and feeling like you missed out and you got things that you can regret based on you wasting a whole lot of your life blindly. Though a lot of these things aren't our fault because nobody, for the most part, didn't tell us. Can't say that in the next generation. People not gonna be able to say that in the next generation. But from this previous generation, a lot of people didn't know. And these things, and not even that. Some people do know. Some
Yeah,
people did know, and they just chose not to, not realizing that these things are happening cycles, and they're gonna come back. And they're gonna, and maybe not even all negative. Some of these old cycles you was able to um
hmm,
pull some experience out of and pull some wisdom out of, and now you're able to now that could be some of the tools that may be all that
Yeah,
you need.
because
You
karma
can
can be good.
right. You can use those old experiences for something right now. You always
Hmm.
take what it is that you got internally and express it outwardly and make something out of it. So you never are alone without nothing to use. You got old karma, all kind of old stuff you can pull out the closet.
How many cards you be pulling?
I don't know.
Oh,
I
okay.
just pulled one because
Okay.
that I really was planning on pulling these and then that, but I pulled this based off of your last card.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. I got 4 cards. I'm pull 5,
Okay.
and then we could just sum up the story and talk about like the story in totality.
It's a
Uh,
good read.
yeah, let them know how to get their life right.
Good read. And we all got to get our lives right. So don't even feel, you know, don't even feel like
Yes,
that.
we
We
gotta
all
figure it
human.
out.
We all human. And
Yes.
everybody got to breathe in this air that we breathing in, and we all can look. Okay, I'm gonna say that because this ain't got nothing to do with nothing. It's just a where that shit came from. Random ass thought. I'm gonna
They
say
say
that for
when,
later. I'm gonna write it down before I forget because I do want to
yeah,
express this to somebody. I ain't talked to nobody about it yet. It ain't nothing
yeah.
important, but it's just something that I thought about. It's about the Simpsons.
Oh,
Where that
that
come
is
from?
funny. You said Simpsons. That's
But
funny.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna try to remember.
Yeah,
You finna pull one more? Or you want me to?
yeah. I'm waiting on one to fall. Oh, there it is.
Oh, okay.
I'm waiting on one to fall out. Let's see. We got another plenty card. Let's see. So the planted, ooh, sorry, planted overseer card. It's
Mm-hmm.
a 7 card. This is a knowledge that's opposing you. Are you opposing some knowledge? Give or take, cutting out or having a practical conversation, like that 7 energy. Maybe you need to have a practical conversation, or you are opposing some knowledge or something that's clear today. Probably opposing like the facts,
You
or
might be opposing your overseer, your overlord.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
People like
that's
how we
7.
got animals that have these overseers, and then you get
Mm.
a stray ant to wander away. It with people in the indoctrinated
Oh no,
mind, they don't even be realizing
I'm
that
on. I'll go
people
ahead.
with people with these indoctrinated minds that having to succumb to like the in like just the business world or the work field or whatever. You're being controlled by an overlord, low key, just low key.
Exactly.
And so if you're being controlled by this overlord, but now all of a sudden your mentality is switching and changing and transforming,
Yeah.
then what that mean? Where does that leave you? It leaves you suspended in air. Hold up, tell me what that card meant again, because it's the number 7 too, which is like
Uh huh.
I don't really know what the number. I don't know how to. What does the number
7
seven
is
represent?
it's like what is that number? It's the 7th house, or either
Because I know people try to
it's
equate it to spirituality, but I know it's deeper than that.
it's like the overseer energy, or your angelic type energy, your higher
Right.
character. But it's knowledge that's opposing you,
Mm-hmm.
or you
Higher
opposing it.
knowledges.
Yeah, cutting out or having that practical conversation.
So it's also like people. This seems because I have people in my actual life that's come to me recently, yesterday actually, somebody,
Hmm.
and they're becoming awakened to certain shit. Because I remember going through these cycles before, and people were, but it's like a lot of people are awakening to like life is not what they thought it was, and that could be opposing to their reality at the moment because
Yeah,
now they're transitioning to a different over soul or overlord, which is
yeah,
like I don't even know if
yeah.
you want to call that an overlord or oversoul or whatever, but it's like people are realizing that shit on a because I think these things happen in cycles. And
Mm.
I always notice an influx from time to time of I don't know if I don't even know how I know, but anyways, the point is, I always notice the influx of souls being awakened at certain periods, and this might be one of those times.
Yeah,
And you may
that
feel
is
opposed
true.
because
I
you
like
don't
that point.
understand what the hell going on, and that the ideas opposing, you don't know what's going on, and it's like this ain't
Hmm.
what life is, huh? What the fuck? Because I had somebody call me yesterday, and they was like, "Man, I'm just so." They was on the good end of the
Wow.
spectrum, though. They was like, "Man, I'm
Yeah.
I'm I'm excited about this journey," but you can also be on the negative end of the spectrum. It's like,
Hmm.
what the fuck, bitch?
Yeah.
I just want to kill myself. Don't do it, because you're gonna end
That's
up in the
what.
same experience anyway.
That's like the practical conversation you have to have. Like you got to be real with yourself or real with somebody else. Like the stuff you probably been doing, you like, I don't even like that. Ain't even me no more. So it's
Mm-mm. That shit don't even make no sense no more. But then you don't know what to do at that point. Some people be
yeah,
like, that kind of throw you off.
yeah, it can.
You get a flat tire and you have to change it, and got to just having your schedule changed throws you off. Think
Yeah.
about your whole life is flipped based off of everybody. A collective perspective is flipping.
Oh my gosh, I keep trying.
That'll throw anybody off. So
Yeah.
being thrown off ain't so, and that's also something that you can hold on to, knowing that this ain't being, because people think like going through this, once you get confused and once you get thrown off, they
Mm.
get afraid. But
Yeah.
if you just know that that's a natural thing, that's how it works, that's
It's
how it's supposed to happen.
you gotta.
Say that again, Free.
I said it's a transition phase. Like, cause you
Hmm.
gotta. It's just that space you be in when you transition and you go through all the crazy.
Your shit breaking up.
Oh man, hold on. Is it because I was moving?
I think because you was moving. I thought you had a Bluetooth in your ear. I was trying to see.
Is it better now?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
yeah,
can hear you clearly. It was breaking up a little bit.
yeah. But I was saying it's like a transition space that you be in when you feel all them bad feelings and stuff after you probably didn't figure something out or any dramatic change. Like if you changing, you transition. So
And it's quite natural, and it is quite necessary,
yeah,
because you know people don't realize that life is like simple. It's really simple. So just
exactly.
how other things happen, if I had to clean out the trash can, I got to get my hands dirty first. Same thing with your actual life. It's
Mhm.
really simple for you to, if you've accumulated whatever, especially most people accumulate things blindly. They don't even know what they have accumulated. So when it's time for you to dig those things out, you're gonna be surprised, confused, dirty,
Mhm.
shocked, embarrassed, all of those things. But it's a necessary process in order for you to get cleaned, and do whatever you need to do, and reset and restart and calibrate it, recalibrate it.
Yeah.
Else stay where you at, stay in hell then, because that's how it's gonna feel.
Yeah. And it's fun. I think we had a bunch of. Oh no, we just had two planted cards, but that's like that Saturn energy right now, where people like looking at their reality, seeing where they was delusional at, and stuff
Mm.
like that. So
And then that energy in Cancer, and they got to feel it
yeah,
too.
ooh, yep, it's gonna be sextiling.
I can see it. And it's in the summertime. Everybody's supposed to be happy. Okay,
Ooh,
I'm
it's gonna
sorry,
be
y'all.
emotional summer. I can't believe Cancer season is in the summer. That is crazy.
I know, right? But the way Cancer is, I was thinking about Cancer yesterday. Cancer is, I mean, I don't want to do a play on their name, Cancer, but Cancer,
Yeah,
because I would have thought, before I understood astrology fully, I would have thought Cancer is just all sweet and motherly love. But no, Cancer
yeah.
really don't play for real. Cancer
Cancer
really
is
get
the
on your
moon.
ass.
You know the moon be like going like that's that dark energy, like that
Yeah,
feminine, like they will
Cancer get on your ass, baby.
yes. You finna feel whatever they feeling. Like
Yeah. I got
yeah.
conjunction and fusion energy. Now, when I pull these cards,
Ooh.
I like to pull three. Hold on. Let me pull two more.
Hmm.
If I'm just only pulling these cards.
That's water for you though. Some confusion. They
Yeah,
gonna be in their feelings. Ain't gonna know what's real.
I'm going to pull these two. We got Capricorn, the boss, and Leo, the extrovert. The extrovert. So these things are kind of fusion, well, conjuncting each other. I'll say in a moment.
Hmm.
Capricorn and the boss. So that could probably, because I know people, some people that's on one side of the spectrum could be opposite from this energy. Because Capricorn and Leo being extroverted and the boss is like being excited about being on top of your shit because it's a conjunction, and most people ain't in that space, and that could be like that fear of missing out. People probably, especially people who have been that nigga or in that position prior in the old transition or the old world, even may come from that type of family, but find themselves in this situation and they can't boss up and they can't be extroverted with what they got going on. But this could be the potential or something, I don't know. Or maybe let me not even talk about the low end of the spectrum, let's talk about the higher end of the spectrum,
Yeah.
about the Capricorn energy and your, because that's kind of what we're doing at the moment. We're kind of like doing some boss shit,
Yeah.
explaining certain things that other people may not really have a grasp on in an extroverted Leo entertaining type of way, and we're conjuncting one another, together.
Exactly.
So, because I'm trying not to just stay on the low end of the spectrum, I don't be want to just stay over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But let me
That's where people be at
pull a
for
life
the most part.
a clarifying card for that. Okay, planning phase
Ooh.
and plan wisely in reverse. So
Yeah.
let me see which one is cultivate
I was
success.
just thinking about my plenty cards because I was like, I got some plenty cards too.
Oh, those are planning cards. Take a
Is that
step.
what? Well, it said plant. Is that what you?
No, he's planning.
Oh, plenty. Okay.
So
Okay.
take a step back and plan the necessary steps to move forward so you may turn your goals into reality. And that goes back to that holding space, being suspended in air. Use the time, because in reverse is playing wisely. You might want to use your time wisely at the moment. Because when I was in that holding space hermit mode / shadow work, whatever fuck you want to call it,
Yeah.
something that kept echoing in my mind was, you're not going to have this opportunity forever, even though it may didn't feel
Exactly.
like an opportunity. But I always had that in my mind. You need to, whatever kind of the shadow deep work you need to do, this is the time to do it, because you're not going to have this opportunity for long, because eventually time is shit. I kind of innately knew this, things are going to speed up and you can find yourself even further behind that you had the opportunity to catch up your cell phone. So playing wisely, where the card went, hold on.
Yeah. And I was thinking while you
Planning
said that, I
page.
was just thinking about like these. So this kind of have mine with the outside card in the middle. Ooh, I'm trying to figure out how to. Yeah, with the outside card in the middle is like what you spending time in. You basically just got to start doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta just start doing stuff. You know?
Yeah. And doing that give you something that makes you know how to plan for it next time, because you have
Yeah,
experience in it.
yeah. It's a emphasis on time right now because that's kind of like we
Mm-hmm.
keep saying like what you spending time in and people, you know,
Planning
you
and
know,
shit. And here go another card got planned, but I ain't gonna read that one
yeah.
because I ain't even mean to pull that one.
Because it's
But
like once we go ahead.
go ahead. I
Yeah.
wasn't finna say that.
But once we like dealing with Cancer, you automatically dealing with Capricorn energy too. So you got
Right.
on your 10th house stuff too, your Capricorn stuff too to
Exactly.
balance out those feelings you may have. You got to be.
Mm-hmm. To be able to be in that comfort zone justifiably,
Mm-hmm.
it needs to be planned out and structured so that you can
Yeah.
relax when it's time. Else you're gonna be just smelling like some sour ball on the sofa.
Yeah. And
You're
it's
gonna just be a
like
some sour puss ass on the
nobody go
sofa.
care because everybody in their feelings too. So
Yeah, you ain't, and you're not even comfortable, even though you're in the house suspended in air. You still have
that
no comfort though.
that
So it's like you creating your own comfort space allows you to see how much of a creator that you are, and how much you actually control your internal and external reality just based off of the home space that you're in. If you can look around yourself and you may have a bad depressing thought, but you look to your right and your house is clean and it smells good, and you know
exactly.
what I'm saying, you got some type of order and structure that can recalibrate you instantly to put you in a better space.
Yeah.
So nobody can't do that for nobody but them.
That's that
Nobody can do that for
sunken.
nobody.
That's this that supportive idea that you may have in your surroundings.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta
Because people be looking
all
for
that.
something extravagant when
Yeah,
we pull these cards. when they see the confirmation in their own life, they look for something out of this world and extravagant. When
Yeah.
if they just notice the subtle things, the
Yeah.
confirmation came 2 seconds after I said what I said, but you
Yeah.
didn't notice it though.
Yeah. It'd be the simple stuff that hold your whole life up and be like, dang, that one simple principle, that one simple thing that make the whole life.
Did I ever pull a card? Yeah, I did. I pulled my 4 card.
Yeah. But that was yeah, that was a deep story.
Oh, you pulled your cards.
A deep,
Okay,
yeah, I gotta.
I'm gonna pull one final. No, it might be 3, but one last series of these of the astrology. Hold on, just to top it off. Hold on. I hate these
Yeah.
big old cards when you can't hold them in your hand.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna keep them in reverse and mixed up. See, because they add flavor. Okay, hold on. I like to pull 3, but we're gonna just see what we get real quick.
Mhm.
Okay. I don't want that card, but we'll keep it. Fifth house, joy and play.
I like
Cause
that
we already had a lot of Leo energy. That's why I ain't want it. But I'm gonna
one.
go with spirit.
It's
And I don't got no
always.
fifth house energy, so but
Mm,
joy and play, that's the house of joy and play. Okay. Kids and stuff like that. Um,
I like that.
what else we get out of joy and play?
It's just
That's
like
right
have
next to
fun through the
cancer.
process, you know.
Right.
I was
And it
just
came
watching
out
Inside
earlier.
Out.
It came out earlier. Leo
Oh
came out
yeah,
earlier. Now fifth house is coming out right next to
yeah,
the cancer energy. I'm gonna take this one.
yeah. You gotta have fun. It's life. Is life is worthless, which
We're not
means
gonna do
a
that.
lot in a little bit.
I don't guess I so sextile came in reverse, but you can't really reverse like because the opposite of a sextile would be like an opposition. So we ain't gonna do that. So we
Well,
just gonna
right,
say
ain't sextile like a gift or something?
yeah, but it came in reverse. But we're not gonna. I ain't gonna do that. We
Okay.
just gonna say sextile.
That's like receiving the poop on your front door or something.
Yeah.
That's your gift.
Right. Okay. Um. And also, let me see. Let me see, because I'm still trying to figure out how I want to look at sextile because it came in reverse. Because sometimes you can pass up an opportunity because sextile is an
Right.
opportunity.
Oh,
And
it's
sometimes
opportunity.
you'll miss it because your stupid ass is suspended in air. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Nobody. I'm just playing. I got to remember I'm talking to strangers. I'm not talking to people I know.
Hey.
Okay, one last card. Let's see. What is okay, so what this card from the show is what opportunity are you missing out in having joy and happiness? That got to be what this card is about or something.
Right. Right. It's something you missing that can, that's a
Pertaining to joy and happiness, that fifth house
yeah.
energy.
Yeah.
Because the sixth house is right there. You just are missing it. It's right there.
Exactly. It must have something to do with like, maybe some childhood things that you kind of like part of that old karma, maybe like, you know,
Childhood wounds and stuff.
yeah.
We just gonna, because they ain't coming out. No, I want the right card to come out. Hold on. Okay. That's why I don't pull cards too, because I be like, how you know which card supposed to come out?
Right.
And I know it's just because it's supposed to come out. Just it. And I don't be want to pull the wrong card. My overthinking ass. Okay. Jupiter. Jupiter and ideals and magnitude. So that goes to your philosophy, your inner knowings and things,
Mm-hmm.
and how what you find idealist. Hold on, because how you say that word? What you find idealistic, and
Idealistic.
what it is that you put emphasis on and want to expand on could be based off your philosophy.
Mm-hmm.
You probably based off your philosophy, okay, based off your perspective first, you may can't even have certain opportunities because you're not how do I fucking want to word it, because it's right there what I'm trying to say. Let me see. Based off of your your internal philosophy not being aligned with like the current reality and shit, because life is kind of based on philosophy if you want to humanize it. But humans have made like their internal judging system so backwards to where if you're judging or your philosophy is based on like a Piscean Jesus or any religion or anything like that, you are going to miss any type of internal opportunities to create what's available as far as joy and happiness in this current reality that we live in, because life ain't what you used to think it was.
Right.
And maybe your philosophy and your inner ideals need to change. What you expand on needs to shift in order for you to be able to even be a part of the collective, what we're doing as a collective. Because if the earth, for an example, not saying this is literal because I don't like to get too new agey, but let's say for an example how they say the earth is splitting and the vibrations of the earth is high. Let's just say that that's true. And
Mhm.
you're in the earth from it's still playing out an old vibration or a old realities template. How long do you think that's going to last in this type of reality when this
Exactly.
reality is progressing and expanding, but you're over here still on the tree that's from 1936? Slaves used to get hung on. That tree about to die at this point. So you're not going to be able to stay there long because your ideas and your moral systems is not changing for you to have this sextile. That's why that sextile was in reverse regarding your joy and happiness and play and shit. Damn, that's the type of people watching us right now. Well, whatever. Because that's what I be getting from these card readings is who's watching. Because a lot of this stuff don't have nothing to do with me sometimes, and I be saying, okay, so that's who's watching, who could be. That's the type of vibration I'm speaking to at the moment. Because it changes every day when I get on.
Yeah.
Whenever I do get on.
Probably somebody who go rewatch. Because I feel like this information is most definitely like I could see like especially with the transits like people
Yeah,
really
people.
and it's an 8 year too. It's just like a whole lot,
Hmm.
you know.
All opportunities.
Yeah,
Everything is available at this point. Knowledge, anything. Man, you can build your own house for like $5,000. The fuck.
you just
So you.
like you gotta take what you believe in. It's all faith and the space you in.
Mhm. All kind of opportunities to in these days. All you got to
Right.
do is open up your mind, your philosophy, or whatever. But if you locked in, suspended in air, frozen in space, in time and space, how are you gonna? You can't. You don't even have a. Hey, life is going to pass you by whether you're in
Exactly.
hermit mode or not. You can be out having the time of your life, but not progressing and not evolving. You're
Exactly.
wasting your time. You
Same
still wasted
time.
your time.
Yeah.
So whether it be in your house or out on the beach, you might as well take whatever time that you got right now. If it's peaceful or if it's in turmoil, do you some shadow work or do you some calibration or
Yeah.
do you something that's gonna continue on where you're at if you're in a good space. But
Mhm.
that's what the fuck you're gonna have to do if you're gonna
Yeah.
exist in this new world we live in. It's a whole new world, baby. It's not what you thought it was. I'm sorry. I try to tell some of y'all ass
Gotta
on a
accept
vibrational level.
accountability. That's what people be having a hard time doing. Accepting accountability.
Yeah. And
It'd be
it's
hard for it to be their fault.
and it's better when it comes from total strangers. From
Yeah.
my own experience, that was the only thing that got my mind right. I know this person don't know me, but yet they're speaking directly to me, so
Mhm.
that gives me some confirmation of what my ass already know for real. Because you
Right.
already know the truth and you already know what's right. But
Right.
life being such a delusional place that, well, for the most part, because I'm not claiming that for my current and future reality, it's not gonna be like that. But for the
Exactly.
most part, life being like that, that'll keep you in a docile, like, well, it is what it is. Everybody else is dumb as hell. If they thought that, then why shouldn't I think it? Yeah, Jesus is coming, and that's what we all are gonna wait on. Like, if
Yeah.
everybody thinks like that, then it is easier for you to stay in that space, but it wouldn't matter because at the end of the day, you still got to be accountable for what you have created. Just and that's what people are coming to the conclusion
Exactly.
of.
Exactly.
You can't even blame everybody around you that they were stuck, and because they were stuck too.
Mm-hmm.
You could have picked them up, but you being stuck with them, you know, nobody can't do nothing. So that's
Yeah.
why, like I said, it's good when it comes from strangers sometimes.
Yeah.
Because now you had no choice but to know what you thinking. Somebody told you the same thing, and they had no clue. Little space, that little energy, nobody knew.
Mm-hmm. Yes. That dark moon. That's like some stuff you dealing with behind.
And I'm already knowing it wouldn't matter who was listening. It wouldn't matter who was listening. It hits home from somewhere because we're coming from an unbiased space
Exactly.
of what everybody experiences. Oh, how many people are in here?
No. Right.
It's all good. So when we
Yes.
talking to somebody gonna watch.
Yes. We gonna get the reruns. We gonna get the reruns.
And nonetheless, that the energy that we're expressing is a thing, and it don't have to hit people's physical ears. It don't matter. They
Yeah.
still, this shit is, guess what? They're gonna still see confirmations of the same shit throughout the fucking day just because we put it out there.
Right.
Oh, and then it ain't number 6 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. You said what?
I said it's also only 6 o'clock in the morning, so people probably ain't even woke like
Right.
that.
And I didn't post nothing. I didn't like.
I
Um,
posted it last night.
oh yeah.
Well, I didn't post it. I had shared your post, and I'm gonna share it
Oh,
again.
I made a post about it. Or was
Mm-hmm.
it was on
It
YouTube?
automatically made the post when you set the schedule.
Oh, I was wondering that because I couldn't see it myself. So I was like, how does this work?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's
So,
cool.
and I'm gonna share it throughout the day too.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna put a little clips because we most definitely got some everybody needs to hear.
Yeah,
I
everybody
like
can
that.
take something from it.
Yeah, I definitely like that.
But that was hype, and we got to do this again, free.
Yes, we do. That was too smooth.
Yes, and we get these children up before they come
That,
interrupting me.
that. All
I
right.
appreciate you, girl, and y'all
You
catch us
too.
again either on Free Channel or my channel,
Mm-hmm.
and I probably jump on live tomorrow because I got to become more consistent again and stop playing
Yeah,
and practice what I preach. So,
facts.
all right, see you later,
Yeah.
Free.
Bye,
Bye,
y'all.
y'all.
Peace. See y'all at the 717 conference.